What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to my channel, and this week I've got a new series coming to you where I'm going to be dropping daily videos, and I'm going to have a rant every single day on things that I think can make all the difference for you when it comes to your body transformation and the things that you're working towards in life, because these are the things that are left out in these fitness channels that really are going to be the things that actually make a fucking difference with regards to you getting where you want to be and not. Rant number one. I've written down some things on my whiteboard and I'm going to do my best to wing through this, but this is the one thing that no one's got, and the people who have got it are the ones that are getting exceptionally good results, not just in fucking training but in every area of their life. It's fucking patience, right? So patience is hugely important, because in the world we live in now we can get whatever we want at the drop of a hat. Amazon delivers the same fucking day, right? So but when it comes to getting a body transformation and looking the way you want to look and the way your Instagram fucking heroes look, you need to be aware that that doesn't come from a fucking next day delivery, or it doesn't come from a 4-week program, or from hopping on program to program, or from doing inconsistent patterns of diet behaviours and training in ways that isn't going to be, that you're not being patient enough. So without me beating around the bush and saying this is why that you're just not patient enough with your approach, and your approach itself probably isn't enabling you to be patient enough with it anyway, because it's unsustainable, which is the problem with most people's diets and training. But their programs are so unsustainable that there's no shit you can't be patient enough to follow it, because it's unsustainable and it's fucking hard work to follow. Listen, getting in shape isn't easy. Like, I know I'm trying to make this channel about making it practical and easy, but it isn't. And there's times where it isn't fucking easy. But this is why, you work towards it, right? Because if it was easy, everyone would have it. So the people who do get in really good shape or get the really good results from whatever area in their life is because they're patient to an approach that they're consistent and they trust. And that word consistency runs true in everything that you see that is a success, right? So the person you follow on Instagram who's getting really good results at the moment, they're just fucking consistent. They control the variables that they need to control to get them that end result that they want. So reverse engineer what you've got to work towards. So that, for example, your goal is X, right? What does X do to become that, get to that goal? Or what do you need to do to get to that goal? And if you don't know that answer, then you need to do some research, or you need to speak to somebody who knows that answer for you, and then you need to, which is a video that I'm going to do later on in the week, is being a student and actually investing. That's hugely important when it comes to getting what you want, whether it's fucking, I don't know, taking your car to get fixed at the garage, or getting yourself in shape in the gym. Like, you don't know what you're doing with either, so why would you do the gym without knowing what to do, but then you go to take your car to the garage and get it fixed by someone who's a professional? They're professionals in the gym, and this is, don't get me wrong, most professionals in the gym aren't actually professional and they're wank, but in reality you need to find someone who does know how to get you to where you want to be, and you need to use that and be patient with that approach if you trust that person and the way they do things. But that's for another video. But be honest, how many people do you know, or are you this yourself, how many people do you know who their actions aren't related with the goals and the vision they've got set? So they say on January 1st, oh, this year I'm going to fucking do this. These are my goals. This year's going to be my year. I want to make them all happen. Yet their actions for the next 12 months are not in relation to that at all. And this is something that really frustrates me. Like, oh yeah, I'm going to get on stage this year, or I'm going to do a photo shoot this year, or I'm going to go on holiday this year and I'm going to have abs. I'm going to look sick this year on the beach, or whatever goal it might be. And then you look at what they're doing day to day. They're not training. They're not eating very well, and then it gets to a week before their holiday and they're like, yeah, I got busy. Everyone's fucking busy, mate. Like, that isn't an excuse. And then they have the audacity to wonder why they aren't seeing results. They're like, oh yeah, but it's difficult for me because I've got this, and then it's easier for you because you're lucky. Like, lucky? Like, yeah, I might work in a gym. Do you know how many people call me lucky for the results that I get? Like, I fucking am not lucky. Like, genetically, I'm dog shit. Trust me, like, I have to work twice as hard to get the results that I get. And I've been in the gym fucking training my ass off for years now to get these kind of results. And then when I have 3 months off holiday and don't train, my physique falls to bits, because genetically I'm not very good. So if I don't train and eat in a specific way, then my physique falls to bits. But when I'm back home and I'm back on it and I'm consistently controlling the variables and I'm patient, because I know that it isn't going to happen overnight, that's when I can say I'm not lucky. Like, I'm putting the work in, and my clients that I'm training. Like I explained to them, this isn't going to happen overnight. Like if we control the variables, you're going to get results fucking faster than you were previously. But the reality is that to get the body that you really want, it's going to take a long time. You need to be patient. So don't just think, oh, I'm hiring a personal trainer, I'm going to go and train with Jack. That means I'm going to be in insane shape in 4 weeks' time, because you're not. You're going to look better in 4 weeks than you were on your own, because we're going to control things in a way that makes that happen. But you aren't going to be in the position where you're like looking like your Instagram hero in 4 weeks, mate. That's just not going to happen. You need to be patient. And the thing is, right, this isn't sexy. These rants aren't going to be, mate, that come and train with me. I can get you in shape with an 8-week program, or that it can be changed in a 30-day squat challenge. Like, I'm not selling sexy here. I'm selling the reality and the practicalities of what actually is. So, yes, it's fucking hard. Like, people say to me, oh, it's too hard. There's too many things to do. Like, we've got to track calories. We've got to train. We've got no shit, Gary. It's fucking hard. But if you want to see the results, then there's things that you need to be able to, you need to invest in doing daily to make that happen. Like, you aren't just going to look like 1% of the fucking world who's in shape by behaving like the other 99% fucking do. You can't. Therefore, there's things that you can make it fucking way easier. You can do things flexibly. You can make things really fucking enjoyable. But you still have to do them. They can't just be neglected. The diet has to be controlled. The training has to be controlled. You have to be consistently getting both done. So yes, this can be like a program where I'm promoting a flexible way of doing things and a sustainable way of doing things in a way that isn't making you or as bad as some of the programs that are out there. But at the end of the day, you've still got to do the work. Like, you've still got to put that work in, that time in. So yes, it is hard. But if it wasn't, everyone would be fucking doing it, wouldn't they? But the thing is that going to the gym has become a cool thing. Like, it's cool to go to the gym. It's cool to be hashtagging fitness and putting up Instagram photos of you in the gym and doing exercises. It's become a cool thing to do. But that doesn't change the reality that it's actually hard to get results from training. It's actually hard to see the results that you really want to see. That you have to put in work. That doesn't change. The fact you're doing Instagram videos doesn't change anything. You need to still put in that fucking work to get the results that you want. But with all this negativity to one side, if you do put in the work, that you will win. It's just a matter of time. So if you are consistently controlling the variables that dictate the results that you want to see, you will get insanely good results. That you'll look like the body that you want to work towards. You'll probably get past that if you get really fucking good at consistently controlling the variables and daily doing the things you need to do. And guess what? Daily doing the things that you need to do improves confidence, improves how you feel, improves happiness. Like, there is no fucking correlation, no relationship at all between how lean you are and how happy you are. Trust me, there isn't. Like, I know that there isn't. There's no difference at all with regards to how you feel. However, there is a difference between executing on the things that you set out to do daily. That consistent behaviour of getting shit done, ticking the boxes, that's what makes you a better person, a happier person and more confident, because you're able to consistently do the fucking work that's required to get the results you want. Yeah, you'll look in the mirror and you'll be happy with the results, but you'll be happier with the fact that you've actually gone through all the fucking challenges that come with it, because it isn't fucking easy. Getting in shape is not easy, but it's fucking really doable, which is why I do this channel and try and promote people to get in better shape and to get healthier and to train it harder and to eat better and make better decisions, because it is really fucking achievable for everyone. This isn't like aimed at a specific group of people. Everyone can do this, but I don't want you to be misled into thinking that it's fucking easy, because it isn't. It isn't easy, but it is doable. Like, you can manufacture a way of doing this all, of controlling all these variables that I speak about in a way that suits you and your lifestyle, but you still have to do it. So whether you're like, this is what personalization is all about. This is why the personal training industry should fucking kick the weight loss industry's ass, because it's personalization, right? But which is the game changer, and it's the best thing ever when it comes to getting results that are manageable and that you can keep. So the 1% of people who do the weight loss programs that keep the results that they get is because they fit their lifestyle really fucking well. Everyone else who loses weight then fucking gains it all back on again, like Angie down the road, like, that doesn't fit her lifestyle. So the diet works like short term because it's a calorie fucking deficit, but it isn't going to work long term because she can't use the word patience with the approach, because she can't fucking stick to it because it's shit. Whereas in a personalised approach, there can be something built for Angie that can make all them variables that she's actually executing on in here be a long-term thing. that's what personalisation is all about. That's why people like me have a job, so we can make a program for people to follow to give them the results that they want. But that you have to understand that you have to be patient in your approach. You can't. That you have to be patient in anything that you want. So whether it's fucking getting abs on the beach, or whether it's getting a 200 kilo fucking squat, whatever it is you're working towards, or whether it's just to lose a stone and feel better down fucking park when you're taking your kid for on the swings, whatever your goal is and whatever makes you fucking drive and whatever gets you going in the morning, that should be what you're working towards. But you have to appreciate the fact you need to be patient in your approach, because it is not going to happen overnight. So I hope I've got my point across, and I hope this is not pissed too many people off, but it's going to, and I don't mind that. I would rather piss people off and have them realise that I'm being genuine than fucking promote a product or a program that really isn't going to solve anyone's fucking problems. All they're going to do is create more problems, because they're going to give you a short-term result that isn't sustainable. So I'm not going to do that. My channel is not ever going to be about that. My channel's going to be about fucking practicality and being real and sharing the fucking truth. So if you like it, please give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe, because tomorrow's video will be coming, and I've got one coming every day this week, and I'll be ranting to my phone in this room, probably in this room, but most times I might get a bit of different scenery. But yeah, hopefully you enjoy it, and yeah, rant over day one, and I will see you guys tomorrow.